To outsiders, Italy is famous for pasta, pizza, mandolin, and what is generously called the Mafia. From films and television series to fine arts, the Italian Mafia has been portrayed in nearly every form of visual media. Though these mafia groups are often glamourized by movies and the entertainment industry, their existence significantly impacts Italy on a political, economic, and social level, and their effects vary from region to region. The true origins of mafia organizations in Italy are still unknown to most people. So stay tuned with us as, in this video, we are going to highlight the origins of the Italian Mafia, uncover its structure, and delve into the impact of these organizations on Italian society. Before that, hit the subscribe button and stay updated to more global insights. History of Mafia in Italy. Though the term mafia is not widely used to describe organized crime groups in Italy, it originally referred to someone suspicious of authority. Well, the history of the Italian Mafia is not the kind of story that helps your children fall asleep at night. It is much, much darker. This is the history of the Sicilian Mafia, the greatest and most powerful organized crime in the world. Throughout history, the island of Sicily in the Mediterranean Sea was subject to ever-changing foreign occupation in the centuries preceding Italy's unification. In the 19th century, groups of Sicilian mafiosos joined forces to become a self-governing body. It is believed that the mafia began in Sicily, primarily through the first major rulers and power-hungry groups that occupied the Sicily island. The only thing we know for sure is the records of their existence dating into the early 19th century. And around the second half of the 20th century, the organization would turn international. Anyhow, the term mafia is generic, as it could refer to any criminal organization. This is why Sicilians have coined the term Cosa Nostra to represent the Sicilian Mafia here in Sicily and anywhere else this organization might be present worldwide. Early in the 19th century, Cosa Nostra was created in a surprisingly simple grab for power. This was the time of the Gabbiotto. Gabbiotto were entrepreneurs who charted farmlands from gentlepersons at the time. They would hire guards that would both safeguard the property and have control over the working farmers. These aristocrats would constantly be in debt to the Gabbiotto for rent and taxes. This would lead to the loss of their properties entirely, and the Gabbiotto became an undeniable power on the island. Gabbiotto and his guards would endure bigger stakes of the pie by providing security to areas of the island that the state did not even govern. So, it didn't take long before Gabbiotto had power over the Italian landlords and the farmers equally. And this was the first noteworthy presence of a marked mafia group on Sicily Island in Italy. The rise to power. Well, what if you get to know that it would actually be the Italian state that would inadvertently provide a foothold for the mafia in Sicily? Wouldn't it just lower your jaw? Sicily was appointed as a province of newly united Italy in 1861. As a result, the new Italian government was struggling hard to designate itself on the island. The new Italian government was straining to find a way to control the things on the island they knew very little about. So, during the small economic crisis in 1861 amidst Italy's unification, the Italian state chose to count on the mafiosos who all knew about how things would work locally. Now with a foothold in Sicily, the mafia here would rise to power. The Sicilian Mafia, also known as Cosa Nostra, earned power and profit through shakedown and land extortion. Cosa Nostra retained its control in Sicily by helping the newfound Italian government control smaller criminal groups in exchange for temporary privilege. The largest part of their profits at this time was from pizzo, a protection money, which they would urge entrepreneurs and traders to pay. Sicilian mafia clans were even provoked by Roman officials in the 1870s to help them fight dangerous independent criminal groups. In return, the government would allow the mafia to maintain its badger games with landowners through blackmail and extortion. The government presumed the mafia would only prevail long enough to allow Rome to take over. However, the mafia clans even extended their operations. People were soon scared into voting for mafia-affiliated candidates because of the mafia's growing political influence. In the 1900s, various families involved with Cosa Nostra banded together to form a structured criminal organization, complete with initiation rituals and a strict code of conduct. Since its humble beginnings, Cosa Nostra has expanded its power and profit through a combination of illegal activities, including drug trafficking, arms trafficking, political corruption, money laundering, racketeering, and usury. Their big breakthrough would happen in the 20th century as many Italians sought a new life in the United States. With the rise of Cosa Nostra, we also see other criminal organizations expand their operations and gain influence across the world around this time. Let's now spotlight some of the most powerful criminal organizations in the world. 1. Camorra. The Camorra is the provincial Campania Mafia group centralized around Naples. The group is concerned with the production of counterfeit money, money laundering, drug trafficking, racketeering, illegal waste disposal, and political corruption. It is the oldest mob group in Italy, with roots possibly dating back to 15th century Spain. Before Italy's unification, the Camorra was rooted in local politics and municipal organizations. Though it briefly lost political power after the unification, it slowly regained dominance through various illegal practices. Today, the Camorra continues to illegally dump waste in rural areas of the Campania region, risking the health of locals and ruining vegetation. 2. Ndrangheta. Ndrangheta is one of the richest and most powerful organized crime groups in the world. The Calabrian mob specializes in drug trafficking, money laundering, and political corruption. Ndrangheta was formed in the late 19th century by Calabrian prisoners. In the 1990s, while government officials were focused on dismantling Cosa Nostra, Ndrangheta captured the opportunity to grow, specifically within the drug trade. Today, Ndrangheta has monopolized the global drug trade. The group has many international affiliates in countries such as England and Germany. According to CNN, Ndrangheta cleans its money by investing in small businesses outside of Italy. 3. Sacra, Corona, Unita, and Società Foggiana. Sacra, Corona, Unita is the largest mafia group within the Puglia region. The group began as a southern branch of the Camorra, formed in the 1970s by Rafael Catolo, a Camorra boss. When Catolo was arrested, Sacra, Corona, Unita separated from the Camorra and became the so-called Fourth Mafia Group. Under the leadership of Giuseppe Rigoli, its practices include drug trafficking, arms trafficking, prostitution, and usury. When an insider murder led to division within Sacra, Corona, Unita, the Società Foggiana was created. Società Foggiana operates within the city of Foggia, and its practices include drug trade, racketeering, and extortion. Though it is small, it is regarded as the most violent mafia group as it has brought devastating violence to Foggia. After having a glimpse of the world's most powerful mafia organizations, wouldn't you want to learn how the mafia impacts the Italian economy? Effects of the mafia on the Italian economy. Mafia-type organizations were embraced by the newborn Italian state in 1861, especially in the South. The most striking marker of these organizations is the ability to resist and evolve to economic changes, crisis, and judicial forms of suppression in Italy. According to a report released by the Italian Interior Ministry, illegal activities are the biggest businesses in Italy, generating an annual revenue equal on average to 1.7% of the Italian GDP. Mafia is, nowadays, described as the biggest bank in the country, with 65 billion euros in liquidity, and it has an income of 10% of total revenue generated by loan sharking. Drugs generate 23% of this income. Above this, the mafia portfolio, especially in southern Italy, is made up mainly by real estate, followed by movable assets, companies, and stocks. Anyhow, what do you think of the Italian state? Does the Italian government really operate against the mafia? Let me break it down for you. Firstly, legal action against the mafia was made official in a directive by Italy's Anti-Mafia Investigative Directorate, DIA, and European Commission in May 2022 through a directive that would strengthen the power of local authorities to restrict and manage assets from mafia organizations. Also, in early May 2023, several European nations conducted an operation to arrest members of Italy's Ndrangheta Mafia. Authorities described the event as the largest to occur, as it resulted in the arrest of over individuals affiliated with the Ndrangheta Mafia. Despite the Ndrangheta's extensive resources within Italy, the Italian government is a prominent antagonist of the Mafia Organization. Italian authorities have even begun to center their efforts to cease illegal gambling actions. The Italian authorities broke up a money laundering scheme in the provincial command of Reggio Calabria. The operation resulted in a €3 million loss for the Mafia. Simultaneously, the court of Reggio Calabria also took their financial assets under Italian law. With all the mentioned facts and figures about the Mafia, now you know why the Mafia is actually famous in Italy. Share your thoughts with us and stay tuned with us for more upcoming global insights.